This is where the wealthy and the powerful rule. It is her world, a world apart from mine. Her name is Catherine. From the moment I saw her, she captured my heart with her beauty, her warmth, and her courage. I knew then, as I know now, she would change my life forever.
He comes from a secret place, far below the city streets, hiding his face from strangers, safe from hate and harm. He brought me there to save my life. And now, wherever I go, he is with me in spirit. For we have a bond stronger than friendship or love. And although we cannot be together, we will never, ever be apart.
Ned! 623 guys at $5 a head. Not a bad slice.
Any trouble?
Nah, usual.
What about Flint?
He's still making noises.
Enough is enough.
Flynn! Middle container!
Sam. Are you all right?
I just drifted off. Wasn't sure you were coming.
Father sent you more medicine.
Oh, that must be expensive. Where'd he find it?
One of our friends. A helper. Like you've been.
I guess it all comes around. The good and the bad.
Kipper will be here tomorrow with food.
Thanks. I appreciate it. All of it.
You rest. I'll see you again soon.
Vincent, I don't know, but maybe you shouldn't come around here again. Not for a while.
Why not?
I hear Mitch is back.
Have you seen him?
No. He hasn't come around here yet. But if he does, I don't want him causing you or anyone down there any trouble. Mitch is poison. That'll never change.
You try not to worry about that.
Don't care so much, Vincent. Not about people. People always let you down.
You never let us down, Sam. When we needed supplies or food, you were always there for us. We'll be here for you.
Hey, girlfriend.
Hi, Edie.
What's going on in the conference room? Something high level. Are we preparing to invade New Jersey? Why don't they consult me on these things?
Because they know what you'd say.
Yeah, forget Jersey. Go directly to Rio.
Rio? Staying home nights watching old Fred Astaire movies?
My relationship with Fred is none of your business. And if you must know, more fulfilling than all recent boyfriends put together. Who are those guys?
Union officials from the docks.
Sounds serious to me.
Must be. They've got me reading case files.
You better get to it. Cat. Let's do lunch. Why?
If they don't need me.
Hey, how you doing with that stuff?
Getting a pretty grisly picture of life on the docks.
The mob's making a major move against the Union. This could be a big one for everybody, Radcliffe. High visibility.
Am I on it?
We need somebody we can trust not to make mistakes. A mistake down there not only blows the case, it could kill you.
Am I on it, Joe?
Look, I want you to know going in, it could be dangerous.
I can handle it.
Yeah, I know you can. That's why we want you on it. Come on, the boss wants to see you.
Oh, there's someone I'd like you to meet. Frank DeCorsia, Kathy Chandler.
Miss Chandler, good to meet you.
That was an impressive piece on your union in Sunday's paper.
Made me sound a lot more important than I am.
Not according to the Waterfront Commission.
Frank cleaned up his local almost single-handedly and has done a fine job of keeping the mob off the docks.
It's like killing roaches. They always come back.
The accident on the docks last week?
The strong-arm guys are trying to turn back the clock and muscle their way in again. We gotta move fast before they get their hooks in too deep, especially now that Denton's out of prison.
Mitch Denton was the enforcer on the docks a few years ago.
I read the summary of his trial. He went up for extortion.
Yeah, we tried to nail him for murder. He beat the rap.
Now he's back. And his lousy circus is starting again.
And Charlie Flynn is dead.
Flynn had guts. He was prepared to testify against Denton. Denton got to him first.
This Chandler's been quite successful in bringing witnesses forward.
I'd like you to meet some of the men who were there when Charlie Flynn was killed.
Fine. Sounds like a good place to start.
My dad swore I was not going to spend my life in the hull of a cargo ship like him. I went to college on a union scholarship.
But it sounds like you have the waterfront in your blood.
Yeah, they say this place breaks the backs of its workers and harbors the scum of the world. It's all true. But I love it. Stinking all.
You have witnesses who saw the container fall?
D&D witnesses.
D&D?
Deaf and dumb. I'd like you to meet a friend of mine. This is Kathy Chandler from the DA's office.
What makes you so sure you want to meet her?
I thought this was supposed to be a union inquiry.
About the accident.
Nobody's so sure it was an accident.
You were all there. I'd like to know what you saw.
I didn't see nothing.
I was loading boxes. I didn't get there till afterwards, after he was dead.
Did you see the container come down?
I don't know anything about it.
Come on, Sweeney. Charlie Flynn was your friend. Aren't you sick and tired of Denton breathing down your necks? Every time that hiring boss blows his whistle, you're paying him off just to keep working.
I got nothing to say to either of you.
Okay, Mr. Sweeney.
Let's get out of here.
Come on, guys. Can't give up down here. That's the first rule.
It's a good rule.
Keep hitting from all sides.
Want to stay healthy? So wise up.
Get the hell off this pier! Keep your hands off my men. Tell your boss. Got that?
What was that about?
One of Denton's gorillas.
It's so peaceful and quiet out there tonight.
But there's a storm raging within you.
You felt it.
I can almost hear it. All your feelings colliding, thundering.
Vincent, I've been given a chance to do something important at work. It's a great challenge. A risk.
Is it a risk worth taking?
It's a chance to help honest men keep their jobs. A chance to make a difference. It's everything I wanted. But I'm afraid.
Of what, Catherine?
Failure. The danger.
You can't fail.
I hope not.
You have the strength. You have the courage. We both know that. So you must use them. I only wish I could be there for you. Keep you safe. Always.
You are.
Hey, Grandpa, how you doing?
Get out of here. Leave me alone.
All alone?
There's a cop down the hallway, and there's the door. Use it.
You're telling us where the door is? You think we're stupid? He thinks we're stupid.
Help me. Someone help me.
We want to hurt your grandpa, but you gotta talk to us. gotta tell us where the money is.
We don't have any money. Please.
The old man's wasting our time. Cut him. Help me!
Pop, you okay?
Yeah. I'm fine. Fine.
What the hell happened?
Scavengers. Lousy scavengers. They broke in.
You're lucky I come by.
Yeah. Why did you?
Is it so terrible to want to see your old man? I heard you were sick. I was worried.
I can't complain about your time.
Yeah, that's more like it.
What is it you want from me?
I just wanted to see you, Pop. I swear, that's all.
You think that coming back here to see me is going to open up a place in heaven for you?
That's not it. I had plenty of time to think. I know I caused you a lot of grief. What I don't want I don't want you to hate me, Pop.
I don't hate you.
Look, let me get you out of here. Let me move you into a decent place.
No. No.
Listen to me. I'll get you a nurse to take care of you.
I got people to take care of me.
Who? Vincent?
He's been a friend. More than a friend.
More like a son?
Vincent's been good to me.
Vincent wasn't so good to me.
He always wanted to help you.
I put him 5 years behind bars. Because Vincent wouldn't let me hide out in those tunnels until the heat blew over.
Why can't you forget?
I don't forget. And only God forgives.
Here, just below the twin chambers.
A freshwater spring?
I knew there was one.
Intruder! Luke just tapped out a warning. He spotted an intruder in the tunnels.
Who's there? Vincent, don't you recognize me? I've come home, old friend.
You're not welcome here.
Oh, I couldn't resist a little nostalgia. Came by to see my old man. I thought I'd check out the tunnels.
What do you want?
You changed the tunnel entrances. I got lost.
We changed them to keep out intruders.
Me, an intruder? I used to live down here, remember?
What I remember is our friendship as children. Those times I remember.
The day we went to the train yard. You, me, Reddy, and Ike. Those hobos were chasing us. They had their knives. They were going to carve us up. And they were right on your heels. Who held open the grate so you could slip through by the skin of your teeth? Who held open the grate? Remember?
Yes. I remember.
Not well enough. Not enough to help me when I needed help, when I was in trouble.
You betrayed our faith in you. Our trust. You ceased to be a part of us years ago.
That's right. My old man stuck me down here for 8 years, and what did it get me?
We offered you a chance for a better life.
Living like a rat? I had a chance for a better life, and I took it.
No. Not a better life.
Don't tell me that. You don't know anything. You want to hear about the real world?
Is that the real world?
It beats living in this hole. Up there, if you're smart, you get anything you want. After I ran away from here, I had to sweat blood to get work. Getting onto those docks took some doing. A lot of mean guys were in the way.
So you killed them?
Law of the jungle. You ought to know something about that.
You were better than this. You still can't be.
Noble Vincent. Forget it.
I'll guide you out. Don't ever come back.
Come back? Don't worry.
And we absolutely must seal up the entrance below his father's building. He can't be allowed to return.
We've already begun.
Good. And we must secure all the other entrances in that area. I was afraid this might happen. Now he'll never leave us in peace. How can an act of kindness go so wrong?
Your act of kindness to him was the only kindness he ever knew.
His father, Sam, was too ill to look after him. I had to accept him. Besides, he was full of promise then. I know you were fond of him. Maybe if I'd been more attentive, tried harder, worked with him. But he would never listen.
I know what you feel. I felt it too when I looked at him. Tried to find the face of a little boy I knew. All I saw was hatred and evil.
Anything?
Din's walking the straight and narrow since he got out of stir.
He's shaking down the whole waterfront.
Nice and legal, at least on paper anyway. This guy owns a bunch of small service corporations that have contracts with the shipping companies. It's extortion, disguised to look like straight business.
There's got to be a way to get him off the street, even if it's for a day. Otherwise, I'll never get the cooperation of those men. They're all terrified of Denton.
Yeah, I wish some of that terrified would rub off on you. Denton is not the kind of cat you play with, Catherine.
You look tired.
Sometimes fighting the good fight beats the hell out of you.
What do you do when you're not doing this?
I'm always doing this. Seems like I'm always in a bar waiting to meet somebody or on my way to a bar to meet somebody after a meeting.
No family?
Wouldn't be fair, would it?
I guess not. Not with your kind of commitment.
And there is some risk in this job.
There is.
Nothing you can do about it. Can't let it stop you. But it does make you think twice about a family. Jack.
Mr. Sweeney?
Didn't say anything about her being here.
Just sit down for a minute.
I got nothing to say.
We haven't asked you anything.
I had some questions. Ask him about the union's investigation of Charlie's death.
You know our investigators couldn't prove anything.
Who paid off the investigators?
You know something, do you?
No. I don't.
Please believe me. I know the risk I'm asking you to take. But we can put you and your family into a witness protection program.
I've said too damn much already.
It's tough to fight back when Denton's threatening their families with steel pipes and baseball bats.
All we need is Sweeney.
Patience. Down here, that's as important as muscle. Can I give you a lift?
Thanks, I got my own car.
I appreciate you hanging in there with me, Kathy.
See you in the morning.
Catherine.
Vincent. A good man was murdered tonight.
Death almost took you. I felt it.
It came close.
Catherine, you're in grave danger.
I know.
Go no further with this.
What? What are you saying?
Stop. You must.
I can't. I have to see this through.
If I ever lost you...
Vincent, you're the one who taught me to face my fear and to find courage. I can't pull back now. It would compromise everything. Me, the case. Even what you think of me. I have a chance to bring down the men responsible for all of this. I have to.
A life without you would be unbearable. Take great care.
Mrs. Sweeney?
Yes?
I'm Catherine Chandler with the District Attorney's Office.
Come in.
You don't give up, do you?
Not very easily. I'd like to talk to you.
Look, Miss,
Please, sit down.
What are you doing coming to my home?
Mr. Sweeney, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't extremely important.
Would you like some coffee?
Yes, thank you.
I'll tell you right now, you're wasting your time.
Was Frank DeCorsia wasting his time? Mr. Sweeney, it's got to stop.
What do you want from me?
You know what I want. I want to know if it was an accident. I want to know if Mitch Denton was involved.
The only way to fix Denton is a bailing hook in a dark alley. Maybe one night I'll try just that.
He'll kill you first and plead self-defense. You want to fix Mitch Denton? Fight him in court with the union and the DA's office behind you.
She's right, Jack.
Stay out of this, huh?
Not this time. We're in this together.
Someone has to take the first step. It's the only way to stop the intimidation. Mitch Denton and his men are counting on no one having the courage to stand up to them.
You know what you're asking? If I testify against Denton, my life, my family's lives aren't worth this cup of coffee. I'd be risking everything.
I'm aware of the risks, Mr. Sweeney, but our witness protection program can keep you and your family safe. If necessary, we'll relocate you.
Now you're asking me to give up my life here. Just pick up and move.
What kind of life, Jack? Living in fear. Not knowing if you're going to have work from day to day.
What are you doing? Don't you have homework?
This affects them, too. Don't think it doesn't.
Stand up to him, Dad. Don't worry about us. Just do what you have to do.
Come here, Tommy. It isn't only me. It's all of us. We have to move, start over again somewhere else. You have to leave your friends, your school.
You always told us doing the right thing can be hard sometimes.
Okay. I'll testify. Then Charlie Flynn started talking about going to the union, trying to get Denton off our backs because Denton was shaking us down again since he got out of prison.
And this Rado worked for Denton?
Sure, right from the beginning.
And you saw Rado push Charlie Flynn under the container?
I was standing right there.
All right. Mr. Sweeney, what you've just told us is enough to send Denton away again, with any luck at all for murder.
Sounds pretty good to me.
Let's get Mr. Sweeney and his family in the witness protection program ASAP. Will you handle it personally?
Right away.
We're going to move you to a nice, comfortable house in the country with complete protection. We'll all breathe a lot easier.
Finally get my house in the country.
Mr. Sweeney, I know this wasn't easy. Thank you.
Pretty persuasive lady you have here. You know, it's been a long time since I stood on my own 2 feet. Feels pretty good.
Sounds like Sweeney's getting ready to sing for the DA, doesn't it?
All I know is the chick from the DA's office was in his house last night. Did Sweeney go to the DA's office this morning? I ain't taking a rap, Mitch.
He hasn't testified yet.
What do you want to do? We can hit him today on his way home.
It's got to be bigger than that. It's got to be a sign for everybody. We'll do it tonight. Late.
Make a house call.
Make it a family affair.
Was there enough room for all of them?
Sure.
Laura, you're taking all of those? You haven't even looked at them in years.
I don't want to leave them behind.
There'll be lots of room in the van that's coming. And anything you forget, we'll pick up later.
It figures he lives way out in Queens.
We're just about ready here. Okay, thank you. See you soon.
Let's go.
What's that?
Easy. Just pull out easy, man. Real slow.
Miss Chandler, I don't know how to thank you.
I'm proud of you both. Thanks for what you did for us. See you soon.
Hey, I'm looking for a guy named Sweeney. Maybe you can help me. There's two things you're gonna do for me tonight. You're gonna tell me what Sweeney told you, and then you're gonna tell me where I can find Sweeney. Believe it, you're gonna tell me.
Never.
No? Don't you understand? This is the end of the line. Right now, it's just a question of whether it's quick and easy or slow and ugly.
Maybe we could make a deal.
What kind of deal?
Catherine. If you die, so do I.
Mitch, relax. You're gonna have a heart attack.
George, if anything moves, shoot it. Anything?
You scared of this guy or something?
You idiot, you don't know what we unleashed.
How do you know he's gonna come after you?
He'll come.
I still don't get it. Who is he?
When he comes, you'll know who he is. That? George! George! Alex! Go! Now! Ned? Ned?
here.
I had a dream about you.
About me.